Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
We run the clock, Super 16, it's the cream of the crop. College football, time of year, don't stop. With
You're adding this guy.
Just another go dome with the courage, heart, skill, and will. Bringing you the best 16, serving up a plate for the football fiends. Breaking the best 16 college teams. Football fans, it's the show of your dreams.
Ain't no bias, Chris Zorich breaking truth. Traded in the golden helmet in the past for a suit. With the tape, never lies, college ball, he's a stoop. Breaking the top 16, not the top 32.
I don't mean to cut you off like a Zorich jersey, but you ain't really grinding unless the jersey dirty. Hit the running back like a Mack truck behind the 30-yard line. It's game time. My team Roddy off the sideline.
You look at Chris like this with a fact checklist, going over college teams like a 50 scientist. Steve streaking from his head like in his playing days. Super 16 polls on the show straight away.
It's the FBS, the best of the best from the ACC to the SEC. Pac-12, Big Ten, Mountain West, Sun Belt, and the Big 12. Open your eyelids, who the best like the clock? Super 16, it's the cream of the crop. College football, time of year, don't stop. With Christopher Zorich, just another go dome with the courage, heart, skill, and will. Bringing you the best 16, serving up a plate for the football fiends. Breaking the best 16 college teams. Football fans, it's the show of your dreams.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Super 16 Poll Show. This is week 9, and I want to thank the Football Writers of America Association and also the National Football Foundation for allowing us to participate in the Super 16 poll. We have some interesting new folks to our poll, and also we've seen some kind of old hats kind of enjoy their presence as well. We have a couple of good games going on. There were a few, thank you very much, Ben. There were a few interesting games. One huge upset. And you all know we are a fan of the Utes. The Utes did not fare well this week, but we will see where they land. And also, we're excited because not only will it be an exciting game of enjoyable football this week, but next week, my favorite team is going to be idle. So we'll have a chance to talk about that. But speaking about my favorite team, well, we have to make just kind of a short note. Where we are waiting for Phil, and normally this would be the section where he would do like a half an hour Bears rant. But what we're going to do now is actually go into the show so you can actually enjoy the show. And hopefully when Phil comes in, he'll have a chance to kind of do it then. Oh, interestingly enough, here's our guy.
I've been here the whole time.
I did not know that. I was trying to skip over your rant there. I apologize.
I was eating dinner over here, quick, listening and
interesting.
Giving props to Cherie.
How about Cherie coming back from vacay? Coming back from vacay in Hawaii.
From Hawaii?
To
the Super 16 poll show.
Yeah, that's kind of on the same level. Maybe not. She said she had an enjoyable time, which is always the case when folks have a chance to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not Hawaii, though.
Oh, that isn't. My bad.
That's not Hawaii?
No.
Okay.
That was all of us. The show, the music, the graphics, the production, and the host. The host.
Have you been to Hawaii before? Okay, really? This is definitely not Hawaii again.
This is me not going to Hawaii. That was... I've never been, Chris. I would love to go to Hawaii.
I went once many years ago, and if you can believe it, did not have that much of enjoyable. No, I wish. I wish. When they say Pro Bowl alternate is if like the plane goes down on the way over. Then they call you to hop on a new plane to get over there. So alternate is like if something happens to all the starter and the second team guys.
Well,
so it's a Pro Bowl alternate.
The Pro Bowl alternate? Did you go?
No.
Oh.
Pro Bowl alternate means you stay home waiting for a call in case somebody breaks their leg or something.
Okay, so you didn't get to go for that.
Did not go for that. But
like Hall and Oates, I can't go for that. No, well,
yeah, I was wondering where that went.
I'm throwing it in there.
I see, man. I'm impressed.
Like the 80s.
I'm impressed. I am. I do.
Yeah.
Just a final. Well, not a final, but just a trivia question.
Yes.
You remember the first video that you saw on MTV?
The first video, Duran, I believe it was.
Okay. All right.
Did they sing, and I ran so far
away. Hey.
That was my first. Wow. They have music videos?
Yeah. So I remember there was the time during Beat It. I think that came out. Everybody loved that. But the one that I remember, I think this one, I think it was the first one, was Aha. The song was Take On Me. Thriller. Okay, there you go. Thriller.
Yeah.
It was cool because it was like cartoon graphics. And then they went live.
That's a good video. I remember that too.
I think that was my first video, and I think that may have been the first video. However, I may be wrong, but I remember that.
I remember when Yo MTV Raps came. That's when I started watching after school.
Her? Forgot her name. Remember the chick that said "Wubba Wubba Wubba"?
That was Downtown Julie Brown? Was that her?
Wow, you are good. Damn.
Yeah, I used to watch that everything.
Hey, Brian, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he was a 3 technique.
Oh,
hey, we need one of those, Chris.
Speaking about 3 techniques, let's talk about the game on Sunday night.
No techniques? Oh, Chris.
That was a brutal one. However,
yes,
our guy, Secret Bayesian Man. His dad was like the most entertaining part of the whole.
Can we get him on the show with us? We need to get that guy on the show.
I mean, you want to talk about like pumped up and excited. Every time they went to him, he was just jacked up. He had this big old huge forearms. He was pumped, man.
He was ready to arm wrestle anybody.
I think he was ready to go out in the field too.
He's an arm wrestler, champ.
Yes. I remember. Remember you telling me that.
And he was hilarious when the interception that wasn't an interception.
Right.
I don't count those as interceptions. I don't know about you, but some fans do. It's just a sad time to be a Bears fan, Chris. So my rant starts there. It goes back to what we said. Consistency. The Bears have been consistently inconsistent. So when you're that, you have nothing. There's no identity. They ran away from what they did the first against the Raiders. And listen, who brings in Trent Taylor and runs a reverse after you hit that big play down the field? I know Eberflus put it on Darnell Mooney to get up. He did get up and run. The official looked back, saw the other official blowing it dead, blew the whistle. Then Darnell stops. I don't know. He should keep running and ignore the whistle. It was the wrong call. What the coach should have done is get his butt on the field and complain and make a bigger issue about it. It wasn't until social media got involved with NBC that they came back to show that this was a missed call and on the officials and the NFL. Something wasn't okay. This is either a touchdown or it's definitely inside the 25. You getting 3 points there to start the game. And I think that just goes back to the head coach. And when he comes out blaming people, And the other thing I didn't like is Chris Collinsworth and the talk of Justin Fields needs to watch Tyson Bagent just throwing Justin under the bus, just watching it back again. I don't know what's going. You know this backdoor secret production team. Someone's telling, I'm going to say the offensive coordinator, the head coach, and I believe Poles owns some too, is telling that production team, just watch Bagent. This is how we want our offense run. They're creating this now, right? Now, Bagent is an undrafted rookie from Shepherd, and he's doing his best out there. On our network, there was no whatsoever concern that Justin's the starter when he comes back. It's interesting to watch Bagent. That was everybody. If you're being honest with yourself, even the most adamant Justin Fields supporter is tuning in. How is Tyson Bagent going to handle this game? I honestly, looking at it, thought he handled it pretty well, despite what Justin's having to deal with. Terrible coaching, terrible situational play calling, and the most absurd usage of personnel I've ever seen. It all goes hand in hand, and it's a disgrace. And I just don't like it. I don't like the narrative, and especially, and I want fans to know this, especially when and I'm going to say this on Wednesday show, when the broadcaster Collinsworth keeps going. It wasn't like once, Chris.
Right.
Like, yeah, he just waxed poetic about Bagent. Oh, yeah. That's coming from the coaches. There's nowhere else. And if we look back and we put these pieces to the puzzle together, they've never done what Justin should do and run the power game and what we saw against the Vegas Raiders with Fields. You don't do that with them.
Right.
They get a shotgun, they run, shoot, and they can't help themselves. They're so terrible. They're terribly coached. How Deonta Foreman's not the key identity ingredient against the Chargers is baffling, but we got to get the rookie coming off the concussion, and I'm all about Rashawn. I think, but right now it was Evans and Foreman, and that was the engine, and that was running great. And again, I knew this was going to happen. Here they go. The same crap. And then we go back and we look. This was where I was going with my point. I'm sorry. If we put pieces together and remember and remind ourselves, and I know Cherie will remember, Justin came out, called out the coaching. Remember that week? And then he had to come back,
right,
and they did a separate interview from the presser and the PR department's making him. And he called out the coaches because he's right. And we all respected that here at TTNL because he's right. And then he backpedaled it based on pressure, whatever. And then that night, they're going after him? No. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And honestly, the politics of all of this is exactly where they are. And Kevin Warren he's the only hope. Like, all of them got to go. Even the GM, he's got to go. This is beyond pathetic. Like, you're involved in tearing down Fields. Now, I'll be very clear. I don't know how you felt about it. I had a few people reach out to me that play in the league and some former players and coaches. I don't get why Justin's wearing shades in a dome at night. Just wasn't a good look to me. What about you? Seriously.
Come on. I mean, he's a young kid. I mean, the idea that, why would you wear shades inside, first of all? But, you're also talking about a grown man and Deion doing the exact same thing. So,
well, I would have no problem. If it was Soldier Field, sunny out, he's wearing shade, I have zero problem. It's the dome, prime time. To me.
Well, but I also think about this. I mean, I'm sure he's not happy, kind of being on the sideline being injured. And a way to kind of shield your expression and shield your eyes is by wearing sunglasses. So let's say if Bajan threw, 6 touchdowns, you could see it. You'd be able to see it in Justin's reaction. And opposed to just kind of staying still, you can kind of tell by the eyes. I mean, he can roll them or he can do whatever. So, and I'm just saying, I mean, maybe he decided to wear them because he knows everybody's going to be looking at him. And if he does well, if Bajan does well or does bad, I don't want them to see my reaction. I don't know.
Someone said he was wearing them because he has a deal with Oakley, and thus he was wearing them on prime
there we
time.
Go. Okay. So, if they allow
like
it.
An NIL deal. For me.
Yeah, it's called endorsement at that level. It's not an NIL deal. It's called a multi-million-dollar endorsement.
I don't have any of those, Chris.
Right,
so
right.
Maybe if I did, I'd be wearing shades in a dome at night. I don't know.
Why not?
But I need to hear I wear my sunglasses at night at Soldier Field when he comes out.
Oh, that would
be great.
That would be hilarious. Well, yeah, but it'd be an opposing team. It wouldn't be Soldier Field would not be playing that one. It'd be when they went to the next.
It would loosen him up and he'd have a laugh. It needs to be.
I'm pretty sure they're not laughing at Soldier Field right now with the Bears organization.
The Bears have screwed over Justin Fields. That's the problem. I'm honest. They hired the wrong coaches. It hasn't gotten better. And the commentary was the final. It's the smoking gun. Go back, honestly, as tragic as it is to watch and listen to, go back and listen to Chris Collinsworth's words during this broadcast. It's not once. It's not twice. It's all 80s night tonight, Chris. I hear Kenny Rogers. 3 times a lady.
There you go.
What? Sunglasses at night. We got all the 80s songs tonight. Hall and Oates. It was a one-hit wonder, Cherie, that sang Sunglasses at Night. I don't know who it is.
It was Tom Waite, wasn't it?
Whoa. If he gets this
where
right.
Where did that come from?
If he gets this right.
I don't know where that came from, by the way. Like, literally, I have no idea.
If he gets this right.
Just, sometimes you get, you get shit luck and, a googly. See, that's not even fair, man. Going hard. Okay. All right.
I'm right.
Okay. What did Tom Waite say? Or is he even a singer? He's probably just some guy, right?
He's a guy.
He's like some investment banker I saw,
Tom Waite. Tom Waite, tight end, Arkansas.
Right.
Zorich stuck him. He used to play for Colorado. He was the fullback. Zorich stuck him in the backfield. Didn't you in the open? That's you sticking Eric Bieniemy, correct?
Yeah, I actually am in the open. Yes, correct. I am in the open.
No, we know that, but the player you're tackling for the fans is Eric Bieniemy.
It is Eric Bieniemy. Yes.
There you go. Now offensive.
It's funny because every time we see those guys, the Notre Dame guys and
Coach Zorich. Got it. He's a musician of some sort.
Yes. We actually we just kind of laugh and joke because we had a chance to play those guys back to back.
There's my boy DG Daniels. We should do that with me and Chris. Have a game night with you fans of trivia.
No, I'm terrible at trivia.
Star Wars.
Obviously,
trivia,
I have no idea who the hell Tom Waite is.
He's a magician or a musician. One of the two.
He's a musician. Wow.
Listen,
well, I'm glad to see you're in a happy mood.
I'm in a good mood with you tonight. I needed some laughs, so I really appreciate you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I could be a joke.
You're not funny, a joke,
right?
You're not
funny, haha.
You bring out these the show is about college football, but and then the Bears rant. But then sometimes me and you go off course, but it's always hilarious off course.
Hilarious. Okay.
If someone could put together a highlight of you and I going off course for the whole and we play it back at the end of the year. That would be hilarious with the things we've talked about. Tony Soprano, comedians. Anyway,
Ahsoka,
what did you
Disney
think?
Plus.
Disney Plus, YouTube TV.
Yes,
You
which
should get
thank
an
you very much.
endorsement from them.
Yes, because I have you to thank tremendously for opening my eyes. And of course, I told my boys about it, and they're like, dude, I've been doing this forever. I'm like, oh my God, thanks. Appreciate that.
This is how Chris knows them.
Wow. Okay, hello. There we go.
Wait.
Here we
Christmas card from a hooker in Minneapolis.
go. Hello.
How does the melody go? Dude, I can't even think of it.
Jeepers creepers.
Exactly. What is going on? I can hear Lombardi. The hell's going on out there?
Hey.
That's my best Lombardi. Real quick, since we're off topic,
Real quick.
shouldn't it be the Hallis Trophy being the Super Bowl?
We've talked about this
Considering
before, yeah.
it should, right?
Yes, we've talked about this real quick.
Jesus. Drives me insane every time I think of it. Like, who came up? Why is Lombardi? What did he do? He won some games, right?
No, I think he won. He didn't
Let's
win
change
like the
the
first.
college football trophy and call it the Nick Saban Award. What are we doing here?
At that point, correct.
Guy
But
started
the
the NFL.
Lombardi Award that's behind me. Okay.
Somewhere.
Somewhere back there. Was actually from Lombardi in the, I believe he was at Fordham, and it was the 7 blocks of granite. Does that sound
Really?
familiar?
No, but I believe you.
And so the way it's actually, man, the Lombardi people are going to be pissed off because we actually voted today for
Sure, we could look it up. Lombardi Award.
the final, or no, the I think they were down to 50 finalists, I believe.
For the Lombardi Award.
Yes,
It's not for Vince Lombardi, that award, right?
it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
He
okay.
played football at Fordham, and he was part of. I know this is not all. I was a finalist my junior year and then won it my senior year, so I should know this. So hopefully the Lombardi people are not watching and get pissed off at me.
All right. We'll fix it in post.
Thank you.
Edit this out.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
go.
I appreciate that.
To the tape. Never live.
Live post. I like that.
The Super 16 poll show.
So,
Last week, Chris Zorich killed it. He was on the money with his votes and the way it's played out. We are going to get right into it. And he's shocking the world. They're back. Poltergeist. Poltergeist, 1983.
Number 16, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, 58-7.
58-7.
58. I don't think Notre Dame has ever scored that many points. I was waiting for them to bust the 60 seal, and then after that 70. But you know how Notre Dame is; they just won't let you do that.
Narduzzi he was pissed off about it. Something happened. What is that story?
What do you mean? That they didn't
I
run a
guess-
score up, or that they
I guess
did?
he was pissed about something Notre
I didn't-
Dame did with the score.
I didn't see that. Maybe that they went up.
I have no idea, but I just got a headline that Narduzzi was pissed. I didn't get to read the article, so I thought maybe you might have heard about it, but
I did not.
you were there though, right?
Yeah. It's tough when you're there. It's tough, man, because you want to watch some other games, and you know it's hard to watch other games, and you're tailgating, and then you may have an adult beverage or two. But then you're trying to sober up.
Fans were excited you were there. You and your wife.
Couple.
Couple Zorich jerseys were signed.
Actually, yes, a couple were. Yes.
Look at you.
It was fun. We had awesome guests at the Mini Clover. They had a blast. This is the first time we had like all dudes, so it was kind of cool. Like we
You bonded.
like a bro hug and stuff. Yeah, it was great.
You want to shout them out?
No, they're not paying for that endorsement, so I'm good.
Get your sunglasses on quick.
Right, real quick. But talk about the game. I'm excited that we had a chance. I mean, there were like 15 interceptions. Guys scored pick sixes. This is the way Notre Dame defense should play. Little worried though, because when you take away all the special teams and defensive scores, offense didn't do that great. So a little nervous.
Little nervous, but they're back in the top 16.
Yes, they are. And they have Clemson on Saturday, which we've seen the decline in the Clemson Tigers under Dabo, so it's going to be kind of frustrating. The only thing I'm worried about is if they need to redeem themselves. How great would it be if they can beat Notre Dame, the top 16th team in the country? You know, a little nervous about that.
You're getting nervous too much. I think Notre Dame will handle business.
I like that
against Clemson.
I'm
excited about it. They ran the ball. That kid number 7. I just really like that kid.
He's a big boy.
Etienne.
Yes. Big boy.
Bruiser. Let's go to, speaking of big boys.
Oh,
these guys.
Number 15, Tulane.
Speaking of big boys, my boss is going to love you, man.
Yeah, they're
the big boys.
Jumping up with the big boys.
Hey, man. So these guys are staying put at 15, even though they barely got a win against Rice. It's just hard because, Air Force is still undefeated, and it's just hard because, I just can't put Air Force up there because they'll love the competition they play. I mean, I hope people don't get pissed at me, but from the likes of Sam Houston and Colorado State and Robert Morris, it's just tough to put them in the Super 16 when they're playing not the same level of competition. So,
yep.
But I love me some Air Force. I love me some academies, but it's tough to put them.
Do they play Notre Dame this year? Because sometimes
Air Force or Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force does not. Okay. Notre Dame plays Navy every year until eternity, I believe the contract is.
Really?
And that is because during the Second War, Notre Dame was about to close because they didn't have any students. And there was a conversation between our president and I believe the chief of something.
Chief of something.
Chief of something. Hey,
bylaws. How about this guy?
Hey, all right. Juan, thanks. I appreciate that.
Selling hot chocolate, for God's sake. Can you
awesome.
bring one for Zorich and his wife next time?
Hello. We're going to need one in the Big Forest because it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold. Zorich, you're going to be there this week again?
Next week. Well, in 2 weeks. Yes.
2 weeks.
Well, actually 3 weeks because there's a bye. So
that's another bye. Just
crazy.
Zorich jerseys are here and there.
Hey.
I saw one in Connecticut the other day.
You did? Did you tackle a guy?
I went over
there.
My buddy. I dove over a car. Stop.
A moving car. No.
My wife's like, you should go tell the guy you know him.
You didn't?
I couldn't. I'm going to sprint. Not? Guy's way up there. I couldn't.
How'd you know? It probably was 97. It was probably some other 97 guy.
No. It says Zorich, bro.
Zorich. Well, if it's that close, you can see the name. You should have ran over there.
Listen, all I do is what I could do.
Wow. All you can do is what
I ran over there. It was at a Halloween trunk or treat thing.
He was playing. Okay, so he was dressed up
as Zorro.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Anyway,
Tulane
is there at 15.
Yes, they are. They are. Beat some Rice. So let's go on to 14.
Yes.
Number 14, Tennessee.
How am I here by myself? Number 14 is Tennessee. I have no idea where Chris went. He just disappeared. I guess it's Tom Waits' magician trick here for Chris Zorich. I am not a 3-time All-American. I only dreamt I would ever be that. I am not. So there we go. So Tennessee and that 1990, what is it? 3 Arrested Development, Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. I can't remember the next lyric, Cherie. Son, forget all your worries. Let me understand your plan. I totally messed up those lyrics, but did love that song. In Tennessee, in a victory formation, going up against, who did they play this past weekend? I thought it was going to be a tough game. They ended up coming back. Tennessee football, the quarterback continues to shine. Kentucky, 33-27. It was a back and forth battle. Quarterback showed his foot speed. Guess who Tennessee plays this weekend, Chris? Wherever you are. UConn. Unbelievable. So the UConn Huskies, Tennessee should handle that. There, look at Ben. UConn, Missouri, and then Georgia. So they should win UConn. Missouri's going to be a tough game for Tennessee, but Chris had them last week. Let me see where he had. Take Ben's down comment. I don't know where Chris went. He just left me like. Think he's back. Are you back, Chris?
I am. I think.
Tennessee back in the top 16, Super 16 for Zorich.
It says I had a little pause there. It says I was still in the show, but I was down below. I was in the queue.
No, you just disappeared right off the show.
It was magical.
It was the magician, Tom Waite.
You did great though with the Tennessee. Oh, I did. Thanks, Ben.
I was hungry. Dine and dash.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Your mic went numb.
It went numb. I don't know what's going on, man. It's this awesome internet for Xfinity that I have.
Oh no. Can we do you have Frontier or fiber opportunities there?
What's Frontier? Frontier is like an East Coast thing, bro.
I know. That's why I'm asking. I don't divvy up and check the internet services.
The internet speed over in the.
You have
Midwest?
A fiber option? Is Xfinity fiber?
I don't know. All I know is I have the second to the highest thing. Like I don't have a business, so like I don't have a T1.
No,
you don't. I gotta ask my wife. Do you have a T1?
I don't know what a T1 is, but I do have fiber.
A really, really fast one.
Well, fiber you now can get even without a business, and it comes with either 500 gigs up and down or 1 gig.
Okay, that's why I have one. I don't have
1,000 up, 1,000 down.
How many gigs do you have?
I got 1,000 up and down.
Okay, I do not have that. I'm at like one step below that.
So you're at the 500 mark.
Well, it depends who you have, right?
Yeah, but whatever you
like a
pick.
600 or something,
600 is great. Anything.
Okay, let me test it.
While you're testing it.
Well, I'm testing it. Let's go.
Tennessee was tested by Kentucky.
Kentucky, and I thought this was closer. This is one of my top 5 from last week, and thought Kentucky had a chance, but the Vols did it. And interestingly enough, you talked about who the Vols will be playing. Yep. They'll be playing the Huskies.
The UConn Huskies.
Which I think will be interesting.
I'm going to reduce your background noise because you were just popping.
Oh, man.
I fixed it, hopefully.
What the hell's going on here, man?
I don't know. But yes, UConn, Tennessee, they should get by that. Then Missouri next week. And then they face off with Georgia. Let's go to number 13 with your favorite quarterback.
Hey.
What's his name, Chris?
Google. Thank you. Like that.
Number 13, Oregon State.
Thoughts on Oregon
Too close.
State, Chris?
Too close, man. Come on,
Too close.
you're playing these unranked teams, man. Terrible, man. You lose to some of these unranked. That's not a good thing. And I wish I could drop them a little more, but I mean, I do like DJ.
Do you want
When you
to say
look
it
at
again?
Google, wow. If I ever meet that guy, I'd be like, man, you don't know me, but I jacked up your name like 30,000 times. So I do apologize about that. See, their first loss at least was a good one against Washington State, which was ranked at the time. But this Arizona thing, man, not good. Not good. Not the good. Wanted to get him out of the poll, but I could not.
Sucks. The Oregon State too close for comfort is what you're saying?
Too close.
Too close.
Too close. For an unranked team, which we saw what happens when there's some unranked teams that want to prove themselves.
Well,
all right. I got my internet speed.
What is it?
Hold on. It's going right now. Sorry.
Upload and download for the nerds in the back.
That's me, who I have no idea what this means, but I'm on my Orbi thing, man.
Orbi. So you got a good router.
Yes.
Something happened. Your mic, you were very clear, and then you went to more of a computer mic. So go on your computer. Go on your computer. Up at the top. Do you have a Mac?
I do.
So hit the volume thing.
We're
on
gonna
the
do
top.
the IT thing right now. Wait a minute.
Up on the top of your
with my mic here?
No, just listen.
Just
Take your
jack that
mouth.
up?
Go up to the top. Hit your mic. Is it
All right,
set?
you want to see my internet speeds?
What is it? We can't see.
It is.
We have the same router too.
The download
Yep.
is 929.
That is very great.
Okay, but then the upload
is what?
22.
Oh, that's the problem.
How do I make the upload better? Okay.
They should unplug it, but then the whole show will go to shenanigans. Your upload it should be upload.
How much should the upload be?
Well, this is the thing, because I don't
Not
know.
the same as the download, right?
It should be up. If you're up at 9, then there should be uploaded at 9. Down at 9. Do another one. See if it improves.
I just did one.
It should be 22. That's terrible. That's
all right, well,
your phone is faster than that.
Somebody tell me what I should do, IT folks.
I don't know. Let's just go on with the show. You're better now. You're not.
Maybe I won't.
Don't play around.
Okay.
Usually I would do a reset of the modem. That would be the first troubleshoot.
That's not going to happen.
So let's go number 12.
Let's go number 12.
Number 12, Missouri.
We were actually right. It improved 1, so now I'm at 23. So good job. See, we keep doing this. By the time your kids are in college, I'll be at 900.
Well, we're at number 12. 12 is lower than 23 now. So
there we go. There we go. They were idle. However, they have a huge game. Might be in my top 5. I don't know. Talking about who they're going to play, but they're up 2 points. Excuse me, two spots. Even though they did not play, but they deserve to be there because they're actually playing tough football and they have a chance to prove themselves next week.
Yes, they do. Missouri continues to play tough. Now they got, who do they have this coming week? Big
Who knows?
game. Maybe we'll be talking about it or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Could be something coming up. Let's go to number 11.
Your team.
Number 11. Penn State.
I don't know if they've been able to bounce back from that Ohio State loss, man. This was too close. Playing Indiana. Indiana, not that's great. They're 2-6. So that's kind of terrible, but they have some room for improvement, and we're talking about Indiana. See, so Penn State, not really too happy with the success that they're having. So we can talk about, we can go to number 10 if we got anybody in the queue, which we don't. It might be just me by myself. So it might not be me. Okay.
Number 10. Oklahoma.
Oh, Lord, this was a doozy. This was heartbreak heaven for me because I love me some Oklahoma. Love me some Oklahoma. But this will, wait, okay.
Sorry about that.
So it was you then. So you,
Coach Phil, I'll just get you updated. One of the kids left his Halloween costume in the practice facility.
Oh.
So my assistant coach has to come to the house, get the kid his costume for tomorrow. Happy Halloween, everybody. So that's
I'm sorry, I was blaming you on our technical difficulties because assuming your download speed was like 4 then, if mine was 22. I'm sorry.
Download is 948.
Come on,
I did one for and my upload is 950.
What?
Yes, bro.
Come on. I see you're just bragging.
My hair is terrible.
Wait, you looking in the mirror?
I need a cut, man.
Looking in the mirror now,
I'm looking at the screen.
You know we're live, right? Because
we're having
sure
fun tonight.
Your quaff is okay there.
The Bears have let us down. College football never lets us down.
Never ever. As
Your
we're talking
team
about
may let you down.
Shenanigans at Oklahoma. What the hell, man?
Oh my God, Chris.
Oh my God.
I was thinking of you pacing the floors.
Oh my God. My team. My Sooners. What had happened was they got their ass beat. Come on, man. To an unranked Kansas City. That's why, got to drop them. They dropped 5.
I can't believe they aren't down a little below Tulane.
Hey, man, I don't know.
Kansas.
Tulane might be able to beat them.
I know. Tulane's a big boy now.
Unbelievable.
Big boy. Wow.
Unbelievable.
I did not see this coming. My dad called it. He's like, Kansas is tough.
Really? He did?
Give him a game. He did.
Wow.
He did.
I know that game might be on the top 5 too. Hey, who's on my top 5 list here?
David Gallion.
Apparently.
The Italian Gallion.
He actually went through my internet and slowed it down and took my information.
Yeah. He hacked you.
He did.
Oklahoma disappoints, man. You had an opportunity.
But see, I was talking with my boys, man, and we just started talking about Oklahoma and stuff, and every year, once they get up there, they seem to have one game kind of knocks them out,
Remember when Caleb Williams was there and he made that, they were about to lose. He made that critical slippery slide through the 4th down tackle, or they were going to get upset then. And then they ended up losing later, but they had these moments where you're like, you should be destroying.
Yes.
I think it was the Kansas State that game was. But anyway, Oklahoma loses, bad play calling, situational football. I felt like Oklahoma could have easily won that game.
Oh.
They beat themselves and
absolutely. But
credit
and
to
then
Kansas.
They even beat Texas. So somebody had Texas won on this show.
Exactly.
What the hell?
Me.
What the hell?
The hell's going on out there?
Somebody did. I don't know who it was, but somebody did.
Let's
Hey,
go
you,
to
baby.
number 9. We're in the top 10, baby.
Number 9. Ole Miss.
Our guy Lane Kiffin, man, he keeps us fighting, man. We're talking about Ole Miss. They go up to, they beat Vandy like they're supposed to do, 33-7. That's what happens when you have a good team beating a not so good team in the SEC. They know how to do it.
They know how to do it. They know how to dart. Dart.
Oh, I like that one. I like that.
Dart has been impressive. My guy, he transferred from USC. Lane Kiffin. Dart coming out there, showing a little bit more athleticism. They're getting the running game going. He makes the big throws. It's going to be interesting to see who do they have coming up next, Ben Ricketts? Where are you when I needed you?
They may be in my top 5. Who knows? But let's understand, they only have one loss. You know who that loss is to?
Yes.
His boss.
Nick Saban.
Yes.
Nick Saban.
They are only second in the West, though, in the SEC West. See, that's what you got to love that damn SEC football. You got a 7-1 team, and they're number 2 in the West.
And as for you, oh, yeah, you're number 2. Oh yeah.
Hey, look at that, man. Watch out, man. We can be a little rap duo.
Let's go to number 8. I'm excited about number 9. I'm surprised number 8, but this is why he does it. He does the equation.
Number 8, Texas.
This was hard, man.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Here they are, the Texas Longhorns.
Up to after they beat. There we go. After they beat BYU, destroyed them.
Yes.
35-6. Sarkisian's back. Did you hear the comment that he said?
No, I didn't. What did he
said,
say?
As they were talking about the college football playoff, that other poll that should not be named.
The other poll.
That happens to come out tomorrow night. I won't be watching, though, at 8 Eastern, but I won't be watching.
I'm sure you won't.
I won't. But he said, look, we're a great team. We got one loss. However, we have the best win.
Oh.
Best win.
Sarkisian. What win was this? Against Oklahoma? Is that what he's saying?
Probably was not. That best win was
BYU. Oh. He beat his old boss?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And at the time, I want to say
day,
they were
right?
ranked 3. Huh?
When was
Jimmy
that?
Johnson?
30. Oh, Alabama. September 9th.
Yes.
Yes. So he's throwing the Alabama.
He's throwing the.
I didn't know if he was talking about Rice.
There we go. See, if you have ESPN.
I know Chris is a big Baylor fan.
Wow. Still, that was last year.
They did beat Baylor as well.
Well, I love those Texas teams.
Texas.
So it's like he's talking shit by saying, hey, we have the best one in the country. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Well, all right. What about Oklahoma, buddy?
Speaking of best wins.
Number 7, Alabama.
Bama, y'all.
Bama,
y'all.
Bama. Alabama. Your boys. Shane's boys.
I don't know, man. You know, I tend to be a
because they're working their way back to you, babe.
Hey.
They're in the top 10 and they're 7. Wow. There they go. Chris Zorich, Alabama, number 7, working their way back up the boards.
That's the scary part because that loss was an 11 Texas team They've since beat 2 ranked teams since that time. So they're moving on up.
They're moving on up, George.
Their next opponent, which should be interesting.
Who is that?
The guy in purple with initial
Alabama,
DK as the head coach.
Oh, Brian Kelly?
Oh, yes, sir.
LSU, Kentucky. And wait a second.
It's a rematch.
How does Chris feel about Chattanooga?
Uh-oh. Chattanooga.
Chattanooga.
Hey, man.
I got to see
That's
it.
going to be a game, man.
Pay attention. You got big game this weekend.
It might be up there. Who knows?
This is probably his favorite weekend so far.
Ooh, but let's see here, because some of the bold predictions that folks have put out already talked about LSU versus guess who?
Alabama, Notre Dame.
Oh, in a bowl game. Uh-oh.
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 Uh-oh. Oh.
What's going to happen there? It'll be the Brian Kelly Bowl.
Is Coach Freeman, do they have bad blood, Taylor Swift?
Wow. I'm just trying to shake it off. Oh! Did I just say that? Do I listen to Taylor Swift? Did I just say he's going to shake it off? Wow.
Travis Kelce was trying to shake it off. He didn't have a good game without her
Somebody
there.
was saying that they were playing Taylor Swift music.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Hilarious.
How
about that number 16, bro?
How about 6, man? Is he getting the Heisman?
Number 6, Oregon.
Talk about a survivor, man. Talk about a survivor. Beat the Stanford. They should have actually lost this game. Should have lost it. There was a catch. My man just was right there and he dropped it.
Oh my God! They ran the freaking Chicago special. They reverse pass. It's wide open.
I'm a believer in one play does not determine the game. So I can't. So I don't want to make that guy feel bad. So
listen,
the game was depending on not him.
I will challenge you on that and say the difference between winning and losing is catching and dropping.
Hold on. Wait. Did you go this way or this way? All right, here we go.
I know we got bad blood.
All right, okay. I mean, for all the people in the audience in your room there.
I just having a bad hair day, Chris.
That's okay. We all have that sometimes.
Yes, except you.
Made me jealous. So I'm kind of pissed, but okay.
Bo Nix, though, continues to play a great.
So he probably will end up in New York, which is surprising considering kind of where he started. Think about where he started.
Our guy, man.
I know.
Auburn.
I know.
Loved him in Auburn. What is his stat line right now, Chris?
Let's see how many yards my guy has. Okay, let's take a look. He has 2,300 yards.
2,300. Wow. Look at the completions, man. 206 out of 263.
That's crazy, man.
That's freaking ridiculous.
78%. Wow.
78%.
Wowzers.
And every year he's gone up. And I know he's played like 6 years.
7, depending, depending on his actual age.
His completion percentage started his first year in 2019. It was 57. Then he went up to.
Was it really?
Yeah, 59. Then 61. Last year 71. Now 78. You see a pattern here?
Hey, hello. I like it.
Something going on there. The kid continues to improve. That's what that says. But Oregon here at number 6, they continue to win. Stanford's the Stanford band.
I don't know what it is, man.
They
I don't know what it is, man.
they're always in every game, every week, causing
I mean, after they beat, well, I don't. I mean, we talked about
Colorado.
it before, but that Colorado thing, and I guess it was just the football gods saying, "Hey, you cannot hawk your items during halftime when you're blowing out a team."
Right.
On Instagram, the football guys were like, they did all a little magic and did not allow that to happen.
Imagine
So,
the alien.
will Colorado be
aliens
bowl
come down.
eligible?
Yeah, we'll see.
Interesting.
Might
That might be
not.
one of the games on the list. Who knows?
Let's see. Let's
But
go to
now,
number
speaking of
5.
Heisman, we talk about Shador with Heisman or no? No? Heisman?
No.
Okay,
No.
sorry.
Number 5, Washington.
There we
This
go.
guy, though. This guy.
So I made a slight mistake when Oregon beat Utah. I said they beat Stanford. I apologize about that. They beat
Oh, my
Utah.
God.
It was going to be a tough game with the Utes. The Utes now have 2 losses.
Hold
So
on. They
cannot come back.
spanked Utah. What are
What?
we
I'm
talking about here? You had
I'm
me
talking about
confused.
Oregon. Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking
Oregon
about Oregon.
spanked Utah.
Right. I said they played Stanford.
That's why you
Right.
confused me.
That was my mistake.
Bo Nix kicked the Utes' ass.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Ben doesn't
Uh-oh.
hide from that.
Hey,
'cause
I heard
Ben's a
that.
big.
Good job, Ben.
So
Tell
Bo
it like it is.
continues
Tell it like
to
it is.
shine.
Even if the guys that think they know what they're doing don't know who's playing who. What I was
Who's
trying to say.
Another 80s song. Who's zooming who?
Wow. Sing that one. Who's that by?
I think it was
I think that was by Tom Waits, wasn't it? No?
Aretha might have been involved. Gladys and the Pimps. Somebody.
Hey.
Who's zooming who,
And the
Cherie?
Pimps? Gladys and the Pimps?
Pips. The
You
Pips,
said
right?
Pimps.
Did I say
You
that?
said Pimps. Wow. Gladys and the Pimps. All right.
Snoop
That's a new one.
Doggy Dog.
Wow. Gladys and the Pimps. All right. How about we
Listen,
just get back to
Oregon
the show?
spanked the Utes, not
And talk-
Stanford. Scratch
Yes.
that from the record.
Scratch that for
Washington, though.
Scratch Phil's accidental pimp reference. Not pimp. Pimp reference.
What do you think? Your guy Penix, the lefty,
Nervous.
played
Getting
a
little
hell of a
nervous, getting
game.
little nervous.
His
I know.
defense, though. His defense.
But
He threw 4
still
touchdowns.
undefeated. Now it's going to be exciting. Exciting. Because I got SC.
This is where it happens now. The 2 quarterbacks facing off.
The Magic.
Notice SC is not anywhere to be found so far. Could they be up at the top 3?
Who's that?
USC.
The Utes? No. Oh.
Bum, bum,
wait,
bum, bum,
wait.
bum,
Wait, how many losses they got?
bum.
They got 1 loss, right? US still got
Oh,
1
yeah.
loss, right?
1 loss. That's it.
1 loss. 2.
Who?
Oh, sorry. They got 2 losses.
Oh, yeah.
They
You're
got
right.
the Utes, and then there's a team that beat them 48-20.
Oh, my
What was
God.
that?
I can't.
That was Notre Dame. Wow.
That's my favorite drop all time now.
So, but why? So bad, man. So bad.
So
So
good.
bad.
It makes my day every time. I need it on my. It could be my ringtone.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I love you too, buddy.
I'm
Wow.
in Stop and Shop with a gun.
Wow, really? I'll put it to be a guy in the back going, "That's Zorich?" You're like, "Oh my God, come watch the show. That's crazy."
Is that Zorich? Make a T-shirt. It says "Oguni."
Well, okay, wow,
All the way
really?
around.
Really?
Anyway,
First of all,
back
I'm not
to
the
the
first
show.
guy to mispronounce
Florida
his name. I'm just
State.
saying.
Washington, Penix, playing USC. 2
Yes.
Heisman people going at it.
That
This
may be one of the games. Who knows? Maybe one.
But your Washington squeak out a victory at the end in controversy.
At the end.
There's a little bit of controversy in that game, Chris.
Tell us about it.
You're still feeling good about them?
Still feeling good. Still feeling
That
good.
was the
Rises
Stanford.
to the occasion.
That was the Stanford we were thinking of,
Yes,
where they ran the Chicago pass,
correct.
fake reverse pass throwback.
Gotcha.
Guy drops the ball. Could have been a different outcome. So they
Could have
squeak out of there.
been a contender.
Let's go to number 4, Chris. And this
What?
is a tough top 5 right here.
Here
And
we
I
go.
think George he's got weight behind his feelings here, Cherie. So
Here we go.
let's get into it here at number 4.
Number 4, Florida State.
So we start with an impressive Florida State.
Yes.
Obviously undefeated. Obviously went out there in the beginning of the season, put an ass whooping on LSU in the beginning. Everybody kind of freaked out. What the hell's going on here? And they've been consistent since. And if you want to call Wake Forest being ranked, not in this poll, but maybe in another poll or two.
Maybe.
So here we go again. See? Terrible. Terrible.
Hey, he's right. Florida State. Football's better when Florida State's back.
Yes, it is. That's very true. And I'm getting hyped up, waiting for the U and the Florida State game. That's going to be
I don't know.
fun game.
I was right. It was Aretha for those who were concerned. Aretha.
Okay.
Cherie looked it up. I just want who's zooming who, just so you can remember.
Okay.
Never mind, Chris. You were
All
lost in translation there.
Internet speed.
Listen, how good is this quarterback at Florida State? Obviously, the receiver and him have a connection there. But this kid is a scrappy quarterback, and those kind of guys I really believe in. Davis is special, man. He's got great attributes, anticipation throws. He can move out of the pocket. How tall is he, Chris? That's what I need to know. Florida State.
He is 6'1".
Is he? You got some numbers on him. They spank Wake Forest.
Yes.
They beat Duke.
Smash
Syracuse. Smash Virginia Tech.
He only has 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions on the season.
2.
Jordan Travis. I always say Davis. I don't know why I do that.
That's okay. But here's the thing. He has a QBR of 7. I'm sorry, 7th. How about that?
7th in the country.
Yes, in the country.
His rating is 156. Bo Nix was 170 something, but his completion percentage is 64.8. He's got 2,100 yards, 18 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
2 picks.
He's very, very, very talented. I like the kid a lot. So Florida State is a team to be reckoned with him and his big-time receiver. So let's go to number 3. This shakes the earth a little bit. It rattles a few hearts. A few friends of Chris get upset every time we get to
people that are not my friends anymore because of this. So, but that's okay.
Number 3, Michigan.
One more thing before we talk about Michigan. In 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, Florida State, Miami. In 2 weeks.
Is it big because Miami's taking a drop dive, a little nose dive?
It's always a big game. Man. It's always big.
It's always big.
Always big. Michigan.
Do you hate Miami?
I do not.
Do you have bad?
No. I mean,
bad blood.
Although we beat them in '88 for the national championship. Which one is that? That's the third one from the third one down. We could have beaten them the following year. They demolished us, but Lou Holtz said on my podcast, he was our coach at the time. He may have talked about how he was going to resign if we got another fight before the game.
Ugh.
So you can imagine that's all the emotion, everything just went downhill after that. So he takes that one on him, but we got a bunch of 19, 20-year-old kids that were really pissed off. But so I like Miami.
All right. Michigan, though. Let's talk about them. Still handling business. A lot of people want to know what you think about the sign stealing.
The sign stealing issue.
Yes.
Really? I mean,
controversy.
Everybody does it. I mean, if you pick up a sign or two, that's why they got like crazy pictures of people now. I mean, any way they can do it, they're going to do it. I don't like what I'm reading.
This is a witch hunt.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't like what I'm reading. They're saying that he may not get his extension because of this. And if that's at all true, he is gone. Because
here's the other thing,
this
Chris.
Is bull crap.
I agree with you on it because I said, there's so many showcases of coaches saying if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Lombardi saying that, Hallis. You're always trying to get an advantage in football, but at the end of the day, it's your technique and how you play the game. Even if you know a play, you're still going to execute it. So I think this is a witch hunt. The issue I have is if the NFL does hold him accountable and not give him that free pass or whatever they're talking about, it becomes even more exaggerated.
What do you mean the NFL? What do you mean?
There's rumors that the NFL, Shane has the proper terminology for it. They're not going to give him safe haven in the NFL to avoid a suspension that the NCAA enforces. The NFL will
That's ridiculous.
I would fight that with every.
Oh my God! His agent,
lawyer.
There's no way. His agent would be like, "Are you kidding me? Please, that's ridiculous."
I'm telling you, that's
shit
what
as you got some head coaches doing. Please. It's to the point when we would.
It started with the burgers that he bought the kids, for God's sake. Now it's the signs. There is
what I do admire about him is that he will push the envelope, right? So, but I'm not just talking about like kind of sleeping over, kids' houses, and I think it was a tree house or pet in the backyard or something like that. It was something crazy, right? But
it was a tree house. Yeah.
Was it a tree house?
Yeah.
Was it for real? Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he also does like he took the whole team to Normandy for their spring practice. So they spent like a week in Normandy. Like I mean,
they took him to Italy that time too. Right. Remember? Vatican City and shit.
Because you have a chance to experience, and again, talk about a high level, and it's pushing the envelope, right? And now the other teams should kind of look at this and say, "Hey, this is okay. Now you're distracting me. Like, really? I mean, come on, man. You're just flaunting your nice coif there.
You know what I was wearing a hat all day, and my son took it.
Okay.
That's why.
Now I'm trying to break down why, like Jim Harbaugh, and you're busy making sure that
it was all puffed up.
Okay, well, just be lucky you have some, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry if I'm hurting your
Yes, you are.
Hair
I feel
envy.
it. I feel it right here. But he's pushing the envelope. The sign stealing thing, I mean, it's to the point, like, so, people, the coaches are like, when they're talking, they're doing plays like this, really? So now what? People are hiring lip seekers? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, they did this to Tressel. Thank you, Citizen X. Tressel was going to get hired by the Colts. I believe it was Frank Reich at the time. I can't remember who the coach. It might have been Pagano. I can't remember.
Okay.
And so he was banned for a year or suspended for a year at Ohio State. And then the NFL backed it and kept him out. They just wanted to hire him as a advisor. And the NFL banned him from the NFL. But I know it was with the Colts.
I
So-
would I mean this is the shit they played. Remember a couple years ago, they weren't even sure he was going to have his contract, right?
Right. Remember, Michigan didn't want to
Even
offer him
before
a
the season,
contract.
right? And that was, it was last year.
Then he's interviewing
Then
with
he's in
the
the Final
Vikings.
Four. Right. Then he's in the Final
I don't
Four.
know what the Vikings were fucking thinking. This guy needs to be the Bears coach. I'm sorry.
Hey, I like that.
I know
like
my
that a
boy
lot.
David Kaplan was like, "Oh no, you can't hire." I got to get Cap on the show just to debate that
Well, why does he say he can't hire him?
because of what he's done with the signs. I'm like, what?
Come on, the sock, really? The
Yes,
sock.
yes,
That's the best. That's the worst thing you got on him. Come on.
exactly. There's freaking
Come on.
Me
Come
and
on.
you are step for step. This is the guy.
For the first time. However, they were idle and they still haven't. Well, hold on. Let me see
They
if they
stayed the same.
How many ranked teams did they beat this?
Oh, here we go.
I can find them. I know I can find them because I
Oh,
know
here
that
we
there's like. I think they beat two. I'm pretty sure they beat two ranked teams back to back. Even I think that's what it was, right? Let me see. Oh, okay. No, no. It's East Carolina. Bowling. No. Indy. No. Oh, no ranked teams. My bad. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
That's why I said
Let's see about that other team.
You have your ammunition. Let's go to number 2.
Number 2, Ohio State.
Okay. So Ohio State, we can talk about how many. Okay, one. Oh, well, top 10. Notre Dame they beat. There were 9. They also beat that other team, Penn State. They were 7. Wow.
Yep.
So they have 2 ranked teams that they demolished. Okay. Well,
beat an undefeated Maryland at the time.
That's true. Undefeated.
Yeah, they were undefeated.
I'll go with that. Okay. So now have I finally sold you now on Ohio State?
I believe you have, as much as I think Michigan's better than Ohio
about
State.
to come to my side. Earmuffs, Sheree. Earmuffs.
As much as I believe they beat, Michigan's better than them, it's got to be proven on the field. You have the ammunition for this ranking.
Oh,
so yes,
okay.
I side with you here.
Whoa, Sheree, did you hear that one? Okay, just making sure.
Ohio State, little struggle with Wisconsin.
Little struggle.
So,
but they were victorious.
Here we go. Number 1. I'm sorry. My coach is coming over to get the key.
Number 1, Georgia.
I wanted this to be a tougher game,
Yep.
Because I love like the whole idea of Georgia, Florida. I love that game. Ooh, it was hard.
It's hard.
And they realize that they have a couple more receivers.
You got to get McConkey. McConkey came back in a big way.
How about that, man?
And they go and destroy Florida. So this ranking, as they struggle early in the season to some of these teams, you started questioning, what is Zorich doing?
We did. We
got to be honest. Morals.
We got to be honest.
Now they have Missouri, Ole Miss, and Tennessee. That's a tough strand.
That is. But they're peaking at the right time though.
They are. And the kid McConkey, obviously you lose the best tight end in football in the past, I would say, several years. Bowers.
Oh, we're finding out, yes. Yes, we're finding out that he's really that good.
Oh my God. That kid's unreal. And then you get McConkey back. McConkey really set the tone on this day. And did you see the pre-game interview with the quarterback? He stayed his ground. He was the number 1 recruit coming out, sat behind Stetson and
really
believed in himself. And here we go again. He's playing great football. Beck.
Love it. Love it.
So there you go.
Love it.
So there we are. Our top 16 this week, led by Georgia there. Let's go back. Tulane.
Whoa.
Tulane.
16, bro.
I gotta
16.
listen. 16's a layup.
16.
Cut off shirt and all. Notre
16.
Dame.
Oh.
Can you sing the fight song? You know every lyric. I hope you do. Tulane, number 15. 14 is Tennessee. Those Vols. Oregon State, led by
Wow.
Missouri. Penn State at number 11. 10, Oklahoma after a huge letdown. Kansas, they stormed the field. They took the field goal goalpost, threw it in the goddamn lake.
They did.
They haven't. Let's do it. Ole Miss, Texas at number 8. 7, Bama keeps rising. They're like the Empire. They keep coming, right?
I love that.
Oregon, number 6. 5 is Washington. Florida State is back in football, ladies and gentlemen. 3, Michigan and the Sign Steelers. 2, Ohio State. And then number 1, Georgia. Georgia. Listen, that is a great top 16.
Top 5.
Here we go. Chris's top 5 games this week with none other than number 97 in the pros, number 50 in college. Chris Zorich's top 5 games this week. What are they, Chris?
Okay, let's start from the bottom.
The bottom?
Because I got a little controversial thing going on here.
That bottom, girls.
So let's talk about Texas A&M Ole Miss.
Okay.
I think our guy is gonna have a run for his money. Mark my word, because our guy
Lane or Dart.
No, actually Jimbo Fisher is really kind of this is kind of a do or die season for him.
This could be a firing in his $100 million.
He needs a big win.
Really?
He does need a big win.
Well, I'm picking Ole Miss.
This could be huge for him. I'm picking Ole Miss because I like him, but I'm just saying it's going to be a tough one.
That's what we need to do every week. Now that I think about it, you got to your top 5 games. You got to give us the winner.
Okay.
Start making money for these peeps.
Yeah.
Tune in every week.
There we go. Exactly.
Jimbo gone. He's saying Jimbo gone.
No, he needs this win because he needs a big win. Big win.
Big win. Okay.
Big
so
win.
Ole Miss versus Jimbo Fisher's Aggies. You're going Ole Miss, and
I'm definitely going Ole Miss.
That's number 5. What's number 4 game this week?
So number 4 is our Kansas State loser. They need to redeem themselves. This is going to be against Oklahoma State in the blah blah bucket thing. Well, what do they play for? The cowboy hat?
The movie Popcorn Bowl.
The Popcorn Bowl.
Kansas State versus Oklahoma State. The Cowboys versus the Wildcats.
No. It's Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State.
Oh, Oklahoma. I said Kansas State.
Kansas. I said the team that lost to Kansas.
Jeepers creepers.
Okay.
Totally fucked that up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State.
Yes. They play for something.
No idea what
it's a milk jug. It's a moonshine jug or something, right?
Really? Cherie's looking it up.
They don't do moonshine in Oklahoma, do they?
They probably do. They do everything.
But it was something. I forgot what it was. Okay. So that was
the cheddar cheese.
No. Oh, okay. I thought you were serious. All right. So I got the next one. Georgia and Mizzou.
Wow.
Yes.
Thought it was going to be number 2, but this is number 3.
This is number 3.
Georgia versus Mizzou. This is going to be a
Yes.
tough test for Missouri, obviously, but I think also Georgia.
I think it is. I think it is.
This is a
I
team.
think I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, Mizzou took down like the top 2 or 3 teams. I forgot which one it was, but it was nuts. So they have that ability. Let's see what they can do.
There you go, number 2.
Number 2,
Yes.
tough one because I want to see this one, and I wanted to rank it higher to be number 1, but
We got the Crystal Bell.
there we go. The
Bedlam.
That's what it was.
The Bedlam series.
You know what? I think that's the one I was talking about a couple weeks ago when I said that they had
They had to change the name.
Yes. That was it. Bedlam. It's like the handshake in Bedlam now, or something like that.
All
Or
the
it was like
soccer
the
moms are
Savages.
like, wait.
The Savages Bedlam Bowl. That's what it was before. But now
There
it's
it
like, let's shake our hands
Bedlam
and
series now.
right. The
Savage
Bedlam,
got removed.
the Bedlam handshake.
Okay,
Okay,
number 2.
number 2,
Yes.
LSU Bama. It was
Oh,
hard.
wow.
It was hard.
LSU, Bama. Who do you got? Bama.
Oh, Bama, absolutely Bama. Because they got the revenge factor.
Who do you got? Oklahoma State or Oklahoma? You didn't say.
Well, it's gonna be a tough
I'm
one.
going
I want to
Oklahoma
go for
State. I'm going State. Yeah.
I just think they need to redeem themselves.
I
It's
think
gonna be a big
in
game.
their
So I'm
heads
going
now.
Oklahoma.
You're going Oklahoma. I'm
Yeah.
going Oklahoma State.
Okay.
This is fun now. We never do
All right.
this.
Right. So before it was boring, but that's okay.
I'm going.
Okay. So now okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
going
You're going LSU.
LSU versus Bama. I'm
Yes.
going Bama with you.
There we go. Okay.
Bama.
There we go. We actually agree on something. And then the final game is
Number 1 game.
Yes. Washington.
Notre Dame, Clemson. Oh, go ahead.
Wow. No, that'd be really bad. Washington and SC.
Wow, number
Wanna see it.
1 game.
Want to see it, man.
This
I
is
want to
your
see that
number
game.
1 game over
Yes.
Bama, LSU.
And that was a hard one. But I think there's a lot of things on the table. SC is trying to prove themselves after 2 losses.
SC defense, man. They
What defense? What
exactly.
what is that defense? I mean, it's crazy. But Pinnock, I mean, we want to see. I want to see. He needs to prove himself.
This is a big game.
Huge. It's
Who do you
huge.
got? Who do you got here?
Huge. I'm going Washington.
He's going
And
Washington.
this is where he's gonna win the Heisman.
I got to go Washington with you. As much as I love Caleb Williams, the defense is just lacking at
Horrendous.
USC. It's horrendous. It reminds me of
Absolutely
the Bears.
Oh,
Hey.
and the last thing I'd like to mention
Yes. Deep
is
thoughts with Chris Zorich.
this is not a deep thought. This is actually kind of an exciting one. Kind of my Christmas, because I love college football so much. Another poll that's out there.
Another poll.
It's to determine the college football playoffs. Just saying. They will be released on Tuesday.
There it goes.
Tuesday
It begins
on ESPN, I believe 8
next
Eastern.
Tuesday or tomorrow. Halloween night.
Tomorrow's.
Halloween night.
The tomorrow's.
You know, tomorrow will bring
I thought you were going to bring on the Annie.
better me. I wasn't doing tomorrow. I was doing
No, you
Tevin
weren't.
Gamble.
I should have picked right.
Tevin Campbell.
My
How do you
bad.
not know
My bad.
Tevin?
You're right. My bad.
Real quick,
Real
as he
quick.
wraps up the show, obviously, you know his 16 poll every Monday. Next Monday, programming note. Chris
Programming
will
note.
be out of the country. He'll be
Uh-oh.
traveling.
Where am I going? Out of the country.
I don't know. Hawaii?
Okay.
Is that still in the
Hawaii.
country? He is on the travel next Monday, so we won't be doing the show next week as Chris travels, but we'll be back.
I apologize, but
after that.
work calls. Work beckons.
Hey, it always beckons.
It does.
So does Kate. Kate beckons.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Chris, before we go, I need your top 3 Halloween movies, Chris.
Top 3 Halloween movies.
Top
Wow.
3 Halloween movies.
Actually, we had a family night movie.
Yes. Popcorn.
Experience. Popcorn. Well, remember I told you about the AMC.
Oh yeah.
$20 a month. You get, check this out. I don't want to do like a commercial for them. $20 a month gets you 12 movies a month. 12.
12?
12. 12 in the theater. 12.
In the theater.
Bro.
Is it 12 tickets per person?
No, hold on.
So
Here's
one.
the kicker.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say if I have a family, I pay $20. Like,
go ahead.
$20. I have a family of 4. Do I get
Family of
one
4.
ticket for me? Or
You
is
would
it
get one free
4
ticket. No,
Okay,
you get
one.
one free ticket, but you get a shit ton of deals on everything else.
Yes.
So right now at AMC, you buy a bucket for $5.99.
Yep.
A big large bucket, you can refill that.
Yes. I do have
It's not
the
bad.
gold
Okay.
pass. I don't have the
Oh.
platinum pass like you do.
Oh, okay.
So they upgrade my ticket. I get
Look at
some
that. Yeah.
$10 every time I go. Credit.
There you go. See? And
This
then
past time I took the boys, they like, sir, you have $40
you got $5,000
credit.
credit. You
I
got
go,
$5,000 credit.
Oh, $40 or 50. Do you want to use that? I go, hell yeah, I do.
Yeah, baby.
Paid for all the popcorn and candy for
See?
these kids.
And of course the bill was $40, right? So with
Yeah, exactly.
But what's
Not
cool
fun.
about it is that when you order like a medium pop, you get a free upcharge to like large.
Exactly.
So like you got all these crazy deals, man.
I will say this other thing for those of you with young kids with AMC, with even the gold pass. Chris has the platinum, so you also could do it with that. You can get your refill right away and put it in one of those trays and give it to the young kids. So now they could fill up a popcorn tray. So you've done your 2 refills easy.
There you go.
It's unlimited,
There you go.
but they'll fill up a tray. So me and the wife get our large popcorn, and the boys get the tray of popcorn, buttered
There you
it
go.
all up, and there you go. You don't
There-
have to get up again and go.
See?
Little trick. You tell them. Chris
But here's the
Zorich
kicker.
told you about this.
Here's the kicker. I love going to watch the previews, right?
Oh yeah.
So by the time the previews are done, like I'm done with my popcorn and my pops, I gotta go back.
You gotta go back.
Gotta go
Coke,
back. Man.
Cherry Coke Zero, bro.
Oh,
give me some
dude,
ice
they
in
got
there.
the machine with like the 96,000 flavors.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I always get the
Anyway.
Cherry Coke Zero, but
So
give
I
me your
said
3.
all
Halloween.
that to say that we had a family night and we went to go see the new Exorcist movie, which actually was awesome.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was. It was really good.
So that's
And it
in
was
your top
awesome
3.
guest appearances from folks in the former movie. I'm gonna go kind of old school because when I was a kid, I was terrified of The Shining and The Exorcist. And then I'll do one current one, which I kind of liked, was Bram Stoker's Dracula. Somebody Stoker's Dracula.
Go check out Chris Zorich's movies there. The Exorcist.
How about you?
Me? I'd have to think. The original
Well,
Friday
You
the
put me on the
13th.
spot.
Friday the 13th. The
Okay, I like
original.
that.
That one
I like
was
that.
scary as a kid. I won't spoil it. So I'm going throwbacks too. I'm missing one. You know what bugged me out? Did you ever see The Orphan? That scared me.
Hmm.
Check out The Orphan.
Okay.
Late 2000s, like 2011.
Yeah, I was like
bugged out.
40, but okay, all right. And you're a little kid. That's encouraging. Thank you.
No, that was me and Steph went to see that early in our dating.
Was that your first date when you?
No, actually, our first date was, oh my God, something Bloody Valentine 3D. My Bloody Valentine 3D.
I mean, thank you. This is great.
I don't think we watched much of the movie.
Oh,
Hey,
oh, Whoa.
But that was our first like movie date. My Bloody
Interesting.
Valentine. 3D.
Interesting.
It's not in my top 3.
Yeah, it should be. Come on.
Hey,
Come on. Memories, man.
Friday the 13th, The
Come
Orphan.
on.
Gotta go with.
We got time. Come on. We're going over.
I
gotta.
I know. I have to go.
I know. Come on, man.
Definitely was the what you said. Oh my God.
Exorcist? Shining.
Exorcist. Thank you.
Okay.
Jesus.
Man,
The
you having a bad day.
Exorcist bugged me out.
It's all that hair gel, bro. It's all the hair
There's
gel.
no gel. There's no
gel. Oh, wow. That's no gel.
This is
That's
no
awesome.
gel.
Look
I
at
do
you.
use like a cocoa butter
Well, okay. Come
on
on.
my skin.
We
and
just
then
wrap up.
I
We
just
just wrap
throw a
up because
little bit.
we don't need to know what type of cocoa butter you use on your. Oh,
Vaseline.
thank you.
There's
Nightmare on Elm Street. I
Cherie.
like it. There we go. Candyman. Cherie, I like
Candyman.
the remake of Candyman. We will find it out.
Sleepaway Camp. Did you ever see that?
No, that's not.
That
That's not on my.
That shit bugged me out for years and still does, but it
Wow.
wasn't scary. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, well,
But
I'm probably not going to get off the
Sleepaway Camp.
podcast right now.
if you want to get
Okay.
bugged out.
All right.
All right.
Thank
We
you.
will do more of this kind of stuff each and every Monday night.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Having a lot of fun here. I hope you guys are all having fun here at TTNL with the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Zorich. I'm going to have you on Keep It at 100 again with the guys. All miss you and want to hear your thoughts.
Anytime.
Obviously, we'll bring you back on the big show. This
Would love
week
to
we
be on
got
the
some
big show.
patrons coming on the show, Chris, to share their thoughts
There
on
you
the
go.
Bears. It's going to be a big patron roundtable discussion this Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, Ivan Vargas and his new show, another Bears show on TTNL will be tomorrow.
that title.
Keeping It
I love that
Fantasy.
title.
So there you go. We did it all. Super 16 poll show in 2 weeks. He returns.
2 weeks.
No more Black Adam. I'm surprised. Did you see that? You weren't a fan. No.
Nah, there was
You
some
like
controversy.
Lois and Clark. Is that what it is? Superman and Lois?
Well, is
the
that on the
CW
CW? Come on.
Yeah.
Man. I'm
It's
54. I'm
pretty
a grown
good.
man. I'm a grown man. Why do I need to be watching Gilmore Girls meet superheroes? Are you kidding me? You
I
kidding
thought
me?
you like the Super. I love Superman. He was like my favorite.
Okay, well, yeah, but then when he went to the CW, he became emasculated and like he has girlfriends. He got married, and now he really doesn't.
Yeah, he
like,
did
do
get
anything.
married. He's got twin boys.
Come on, really?
Now you're ruining it. Now I'm like, I'm gotta look
Well,
at myself in the mirror.
You
and check.
admitted you watched the CW. Like you watched, it's like Gilmore Girls and superheroes. Come on.
All American. That's on the CW.
Really? No.
No. I stopped watching all. I gotta catch up.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You can watch like manly shows, like Expendables. I want those Expendables 6.
6.
I'm going to the theater.
What is it? Speed? What is this movie? There's like 20 of them. Fast and Furious
Oh, yes,
27.
come on, man. It's over $1 billion franchise. Come on.
That was the
How about
worst
$2 billion?
ride at Universal. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
really?
Oh my God. They set it
I
up
didn't-
like to this big, and then it's a huge letdown.
Oh, sorry.
Like, this sucked.
Okay.
Waiting for this shit.
My bad.
But anyway,
I'm
let's
sure
get out of
the-
here.
The Lois and Clark ride was a lot better.
There you go.
Yeah,
The
on
lowest
the CW.
The
Brought to you by the
ET ride.
CW.
Were you an ET fan?
I was back in the day. Yes.
You cry. Did you
I
cry?
did. I absolutely
There
cried. As
you
a
go.
kid,
I
cried.
did too.
There you
See?
go. See?
We're
Look at that.
back on the same level.
There we go. Okay.
Gilmore Girls. I've never seen it.
You watch? How did you not see? You watched the show like you got commercials. You got commercials. I did not watch you. You know you watched the Gilmore Girls and
I never have seen it, honestly.
okay.
Never seen Grey's Anatomy. I've never seen it. Everyone tells me it's great. Did you start Suits?
No,
It's so good,
not
dude.
yet. Not yet. I apologize. Did you start Ahsoka yet? No.
No,
See,
I'm saving it though.
it's been over for like 3
I'm
months.
watching
now, but that's okay.
Invasion now. I finished what's it called? the soccer coach, Ted Lasso.
Okay.
That was great.
Okay.
Definitely put it on your list. Larison's list. He's
Oh,
updated it. He's
yes.
updated. We're gonna have to do that
So,
show with you.
Yes. So now we're on like 375, right?
No, he's in the 1400s, bro.
Oh my God, that's the last time I looked at it. Okay, my
You
bad.
gotta open that shit up, bro.
My bad.
He updated it.
I can't. That's my problem. When I open it up, it made
You keep scrolling, it keeps going.
no, it made my internet crash. That's why I only got 22 uploads, 22% up, 22 BDPs or whatever.
Oh, we
All
love
right.
you guys. We're getting out of here. My wife's mad. I'm late.
Yes.
Let's all go. Cherie,
Maybe
you're
it's
the
just
best.
because we talked about the first movie I saw together. And
Yeah,
we're watching.
I'm gonna butter her up with that.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's a great.
That's
job.
how you do it.
Baby, do you remember when we watched?
I'm gonna try to put it on tonight.
Wow.
Let's recreate this scene, Lady Bear.
All right then. Okay.
We'll see you guys next week. 2 weeks from tonight, the Super 16 poll show
So,
with Chris Zorich every Monday night except next Monday. We love you guys. For Chris Zorich, the 3-time All-American and All-Madden, the Defensive Player of the Year, National Champ, and College Football Hall of Famer. I'm your guy, Draft Dr. Phil. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching the Super 16 Poll Show with Chris Zorich. Like, subscribe, and comment. This has been a special presentation of the Tape Never Lies Network. Performance over politics.
googly, yeah.